Hello Year 6, welcome to the new half term. Hope you enjoyed your half term holiday. The school is actually closed for inset today and tomorrow. So for today and tomorrow there's just one or two little activities on here that you might like to do. And then when school opens on Wednesday the 3rd, that's when the home learning will have the normal activities on it that you're used to. Okay, so just some little bits for Monday and Tuesday to keep you busy if you want them, and then the proper lessons for the home learning start on Wednesday the 3rd. It's actually going to be me providing those this week, as Miss Tucker's busy getting ready for school, and then I think she may be sending things the week after that. Okay, so I hope you're ready for some learning today, and we're going to start with a maths challenge. So home learning today, it is an inset day as I said, so we've got for you today a maths mystery challenge. I know you've done some of these before and people have really enjoyed them. So this one is called The Mystery of the Burgle Bangers. The Mystery of the Burgle Bangers. It was the annual summer fete and dog show in Little Pywich in Lancashire. The fete was a hive of activity until right in the middle of the agility display by the Lancashire hot dogs there was a scream from Dave Singe in the barbecue area. Someone had stolen all the sausages and burgers. You are a detective inspector and you happened to be at the fete when the crime happened, so you have leapt in straight away to investigate. The first clue you found was the end of a string of sausages leading to the Lancashire hot dogs holding area. On further investigation, you have surmised that the meat was stolen by one of the dogs, but which one? Dave Singe, the barbecue proprietor, is very angry, and the owner of the culprit dog will have to pay up to replace the stolen food. Solve the following clues to eliminate all but one of the following suspects based on their colour, breed, gender, height, and tail length. Good luck. The people of Little Pywich are relying on you. So here's a list of all the suspects, all the information about the dogs that it could be, and obviously you'll need to go back to that later as you work out what's going on. So here's your first clue. You followed the tracks left by the dog and noticed where it stopped to answer a call of nature. This gave you a clue to the dog's identity. Solve these calculation strings from left to right to find the answer to the clue. The answer to each calculation string gives a number that corresponds to a letter in the alphabet. So if you get the answer 1, it's A, 2 is B, 3 it means C, and so on, which put together spell out the answer. The first one's been solved for you. Okay, so you do your calculations, and whatever answer you end up with here, just work out what letter it would mean. So because that was 3, A, B, C means C, and so on. I'm going to pause the video while you do those and work out the first clue. Good luck with those. Okay, clue number 2. When you followed the tracks left by the dog, you found it had sneaked under a fence, meaning that only dogs under a certain height could get under the fence. Solve the column subtractions below and the most popular answer will give you the height in millimetres that the dog must be under. So you're going to solve these calculations and there should be an answer that you get more than any others, and that's the one you're looking for, and that tells you the height that the dog must be under, and that's in millimetres. Good luck with that one. Pause the video while you do that, and clue 3 will be on the next page. Here is clue 3. Starting with the first card shown below, make a chain of cards so the question on the right matches up with the answer on the left of the next card. I'm going to choose from the cards below and fill in the blank chain to reveal a message. Okay, so if we look here, half of 33. So you need to do half of 30 and half of 3. Half of 30 is 15, half of 3 or 1.5, you put 15 and 1.5 together and you get 16.5. So you're looking up here for 16.5, now it's there, look, 16.5. So you'd have to imagine putting that card in there with the letter H, and then there's your next clue here to build your next one, and so on. Obviously you can't be moving the cards or anything, but you can write your answers down and find the letters that you need. Good luck with those. Clue 4. During your tracking of the sausage stealer, you have found a point where the dog sat down, leaving a rough imprint of its tail, so you can work out an approximate length. To find this clue, fill in the reflection of the shapes below to reveal a message. There's also the odd rotation just to mix things up a bit. Okay, so you need to imagine that you've got a mirror line, and what would you see coming out the other side? So that's obviously going to be in the mirror line there, the letter T. Okay, this one you can probably see is going to be the letter A. The only one I thought was a little bit confusing, this shape, I think it's going to be an L because of the mirror line. Might look a bit of it, you might need a bit taller, might need that'll be an L. Alright, so good luck with those, and that should spell out some words for you. Clue number 5. You have managed to find a good paw print in some mud on the field, and it has given you the final piece of clue that you need. Solve these Roman numeral calculations. The answers will give you a letter of the alphabet using the code A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, and so on, which will spell out the final clue. So folks, if you can't remember your Roman numerals, perhaps a little quick Google. They're quite easy to find what they mean. And then once again, when you get an answer in here, you're using the alphabet to give you your letters, and you should know who it is at the end of this. And finally, here is their confession. When the dog's owner was finally given the very large bill for the stolen meat, they had the following to say. You're going to work out what letters go in here. So we've got 120. This is multiplying. So one of these numbers multiplied by one of those numbers needs to make 120. Okay, so I know that 30 times 4, there's the 4, matching with 4 times 30 will make 120, so that first letter is I. Okay, good luck with those. Hope you can work out what the confession says, and then all the answers are going to be on the next page. So pause this video and don't carry on until you are ready. Okay, here are the final answers for your Burgle Bangers mystery. Hope you got on alright with that today and enjoyed that. That's all for today, folks, and there's another activity tomorrow, and then we will resume the normal lessons on Wednesday. Bye for now.